Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at whole finger millet flour. In India, it's so fundamental, many just call it flour.
That's right.
Our mission today, to really unlock the goodness here, figure out why this seemingly simple staple is such a nutritional powerhouse.
And its significance is huge, really.
Yeah.
Finger millet is a vital cereal grain across the globe, and it's deeply, deeply rooted in Indian households for, well, centuries.
Centuries, wow. So it's really woven into the fabric of daily life.
Absolutely. Generations have grown up with it. It's resilient, grows well in different conditions, and importantly, it's packed with nutrients.
Okay, but you mentioned understanding its significance requires knowing something specific.
Yes. To really appreciate this flour, we need to get clear on a really key distinction, something most of us probably overlook.
You mean the difference between this whole grain flour and something called maida?
Exactly. That distinction is critical.
Okay, let's unpack that. When we talk about whole finger millet flour, what are we actually talking about?
Well, we mean the entire finger millet kernel gets ground up.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. You've got the bran that's the outer layer, full of fiber, then the germ, which is like the nutrient core, and the endosperm, the starchy part.
Ah, okay. So you keep everything. That explains the darker color and maybe slightly coarser texture you sometimes see?
Precisely. Those are signs you're getting the whole grain goodness. Now contrast that with maida.
Right. Maida. That's different how?
Completely different process. With maida, they strip away the bran and the germ.
So they remove the most nutritious parts.
Basically, yes. You're left almost entirely with just the starchy endosperm. So naturally, it's much lower in fiber, vitamins, minerals.
Wow.
It really makes you think, doesn't it, about being conscious of what we're eating. That processing makes a huge difference to the nutritional value.
It really does. So let's talk about that nutritional value. When we say whole finger millet flour is a powerhouse, what does that actually look like? What's in it?
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. If you take about 100 grams, you're looking at roughly 340 calories.
Okay.
Around 70 to 75 grams are complex carbohydrates, the good kind, for sustained energy. You also get a solid 10 to 12 grams of plant-based protein.
That's quite a bit of protein for a flour.
It is, and here's a big one. About 10 to 12 grams of dietary fiber.
Wow, okay. That's impressive.
And it doesn't stop there. It's rich in B vitamins, think B1, B3, B6, and loaded with minerals like iron, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc. It's quite the package.
But it's not just one thing, it's the combination, the fiber, the protein, the micronutrients.
Exactly. And what's fascinating is how these nutrients translate into real health benefits.
Like what? Tell us more.
Well, that high fiber content we mentioned, it's fantastic for digestion, helps keep things moving, promotes good gut health.
Makes sense.
Plus, fiber and protein help you feel full and satisfied, so it can be really helpful for weight management. And the complex carbs mean slow energy release, no sudden sugar spikes and crashes.
Ah, so better energy levels throughout the day.
Definitely. And for heart health. The soluble fiber can help lower LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and it helps manage blood pressure, too.
Okay, that's significant.
And one more key thing, it's low glycemic index. It helps keep blood sugar levels steady, which is incredibly beneficial for managing and even potentially preventing type 2 diabetes.
So digestion, weight, energy, heart health, blood sugar. It really covers a lot of ground.
It certainly does.
But there's always a but, isn't there? Is there anything we need to be cautious about?
Yes, absolutely. And this is crucial. Finger millet contains gluten.
Okay, important point.
Very important. So if you have celiac disease or non-celiac gluten sensitivity, you must strictly avoid it. It can cause issues like bloating, stomach upset, fatigue.
Right, so definitely not for everyone, despite the benefits.
Exactly. Also a practical tip. If you're not used to a high-fiber diet, maybe introduce it gradually, just to let your system adjust and avoid any temporary discomfort.
Good advice. Start slow. But for those who can enjoy it, it's incredibly versatile, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a staple for a reason.
Yeah.
Think about traditional Indian flatbreads like roti or chapati. You just need the flour with water, maybe a pinch of salt, let it rest a bit, roll it out, and cook it on a hot griddle or tawa. It gives this lovely, slightly nutty flavor.
And parathas too, I imagine.
Yes. And it's not just for traditional dishes anymore. People are getting creative, using it in baking, think of wholesome bread, biscuits, even cakes and muffins. It adds nutrition and a nice texture.
So it's adaptable. Plus, you mentioned it's generally affordable and sustainable.
That's right. Widely available, generally easier on the wallet than some other health flours, and it's often grown in ways that are better for the environment.
Okay, so wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway here?
Well, I think it's clear that whole finger millet flour is so much more than just, flour.
It's like a nod to traditional wisdom, packed with modern health benefits, great for digestion, heart, blood sugar, sustained energy.
Exactly. It really represents the power of whole, unprocessed foods.
It's about making a conscious choice, perhaps.
Precisely. Choosing to bring this kind of nourishment back into our diets can be a simple but really effective step towards a healthier, more vibrant life.
So we encourage you to think about it. Maybe consider making that switch, even just partially.
It's worth exploring.
Which leads us to our final thought for you today. What's one way you might embrace the goodness of whole finger millet flour in your own cooking this week?
Something to reflect on.